Look, I know that there was the Walking Dead PTP that was released today and everything, but honestly, none of that matters because I got Prestige 100 on the Deathslinger, baby. And in today's video, I wanted to show off a build that I've been particularly enjoying playing with this character. Now that I've reached Prestige 100 and I can show off something that I've really enjoyed playing, getting all the way here. Now, before I actually dive into it, I actually do have a compilation of stats to show you all in order to really round out a lot of this entire journey that has taken me several months to get here. So in a spreadsheet that I will inevitably have linked in the description down below, I recorded every single game that I played of Deathslinger. Well, not every single game. There were a couple of days where I forgot, or sometimes where I felt like I wasn't actually trying to really play Deathslinger, so it didn't feel like an accurate representation of the way that I normally play the game. But in the games that I did record from Prestige 20, I recorded a grand total of 344 matches. In those 344 matches, the map that we saw the most often was Toba Landing, a grand total of 19 appearances, followed up by the game at 17, and then Nostromo Wreckage at 16. The map that we actually saw the least overall was the Ironworks of Misery, where in 300 matches, we only saw it 2 total times. For our game results, we had a 4K in 38.2% of our games, a 3K in 22.3% of our games, a 2K in 12.7%, a 1K in 16%, and a 0K in 10%, and literally one game out of these 300 that I felt like I was forced to abandon because I just felt like both sides were holding the game hostage. In our games, 17% of them had a map offering, some of them multiple at once, but in the later stages after the Freddy's update, I only saw 5 entire map offerings leading up to the final stretch of games that I played. Survivors also DC'd against me 4.6% of the times. This is not including abandons at the end of the match. This is genuine DCs where people just didn't want to play the game or they had internet disconnect. Either way, a premature DC before the game result was actually solved. And so without further ado, that means that we're now going into the actual build that I've been running, and the strongest build, at least for my own personal playstyle, which starts off with Mindbreaker, where while repairing generators, survivors are afflicted by blindness and exhausted, and after ending the repair, they are then exhausted and blinded for 5 seconds, which doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it prevents pre-runs from sprint burst. If you catch someone nearby a generator, you can then prevent them from having life if they start running away from you and they don't try to break the exhausted away. It makes it so that Slinger can catch up to survivors a little bit easier. Then we're also running Surveillance, where any regressing generator will be highlighted in white, and if the regression is interrupted on a generator, it will be highlighted in yellow, and noises created by generator repairs are audible at an additional 8 meters, which makes it even easier to hear through floors. Then we have Surge, where when we put a survivor into a dying state with a basic attack, all generators within 32 meters explode and begin regressing. Survivors repairing the generator will scream, and generators affected by Surge lose 8% of their progress, which goes really well with Surveillance. And then we're doing Whispers, where I wanted to have an information perk, but I feel like a lot of the info perks that Deathslinger can run tend to be not that great. Gearhead might honestly be his best one outside of Lethal Pursuer, and so I wanted to go for Whispers, because Whispers actually gives you information beyond all of the stealth perks and options that survivors can bring against you, where you sporadically hear the entity whisper when standing within a 32-meter range of a survivor. For add-ons, we're running the Warden Skis, which decreases our reload time by 0.35 seconds, and Iridescent Coin, where survivors are speared from at least 12 meters away are inflicted with exposed for as long as they remain speared, and of course a blood point offering, because, you know, always blood points to spend. I'm probably going to be spending them on my survivors now to get them all to Prestige 1, and then another P100 further down the line. Who knows what that one might be, but for now, let's hopefully get ourselves some good high prestige games. Alright, the Sanctum of Wrath. Yumioka Estate. Not a bad map, not a terrible map. One that I just have to be kind of mindful as to where I actually position myself, because with these Yamaoka maps, it's really easy to get caught up in... Someone here. It's really easy to get caught up in chasing around tiles that just don't benefit you at all. And it's kind of disappointing in that way. I could have taken that shot, by the way. I don't know why I didn't. My brain was just like, nah, that ain't gonna connect. Come on, come on. Come on, it ain't connecting. That one's connecting, though. Make a little flick there. And down she goes. Good try, though, on the vault. Really, I mean, I do admire it, you know. But, we'll get our first down pretty quick because this character is bullshit. Wow, both these gens are just going, huh? We just wanna do gens right away, which is why I have chosen to slug. I'm gonna pull you through this. Take that hit there. I'm gonna do it again. You better believe me. Look at that, 3 gens being worked on actively by these people. Whoa. And down she goes, and we can go pick up the Lara as soon as we can. Actually, maybe. Oh, Slugapalooza. Not quite there, but I know where everyone is. So I see the Fung running towards Shack. I know that I've downed the Tari, and the Maria is on that gen way out in the corner. So, just kind of using my... Oh, hey. She's just here, actually. I'm okay with this, because this rock is easy to pull around. And I could actually have swung there. I just didn't think I was... I don't know. That chuffed. I didn't think that I was, really even in that bad of a spot, necessarily. Ooh, and -10, or maybe like somebody going into a locker for a flashbang. Either way, we get another pickup, we get another hook. So this is what we mean by equalizing pressure and why it's okay to slug sometimes. Because sometimes, you just need to prove, or not to prove anything, but like, you just need to punish people for positioning the... Ooh. Oh, damn, wait, no, hold on. No! Okay, the shot went through, but she's, like, holding distance at such weird locations. Like, these are not normal check spots, Nia. See? I had to time my thing weird, because you're playing like a freak. Well, you know what, we just make good use out of, Shack anyway, so... Another pickup here, and then we also have basement down below, and look at that, 3 hooks before a single gen's been done. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm P100 now. That's another hook. For, not the Nia, no, we hooked the Fung first, right? And then the Maria, and then the Nia, so it's the Lara that we haven't hooked, because the Lara got picked up? I think I'm remembering correctly. I don't know, Gramp is, their memory's going.
Memory just ain't what it used to be. Young ones.
Oh wait, this is a different person. I thought this was Maria. I saw movement. I'm like a motion detector camera. Just kind of vibe off of movement anyway. Take that hit there. Onto the TTV. Where's she holding distance to? I wonder. Hello there. General Kenobi. Hell yes. I wonder, I'm kind of curious if this is a live streamer right now. As you know, TTVs in Dead by Daylight, they don't take TTV out of their name, and then people wonder why they don't get followed when they're not live. Anyway, there's something else I was going to mention that I didn't talk about before, was that I have a clip montage that I'm working on to celebrate getting Prestige 100 on Deathslinger. And because of that, I will be working... That'll be probably my next thing for this whole event. Event, I guess? It's like a celebration for myself. So in a way, it's its own event, right? I'm not even aiming correctly. And I know I'm not. I know I'm playing that terribly. Ooh! Oh, no sprint burst. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder if I actually did stuff with sprint burst there on that person. Because of my, Mindbreaker. I'm just taking, like, a vibe shot, honestly. I thought she was gonna go out for, the shack wall. I got her there. And down we go. And look at that! Look at that double hit from Surveillance. Delicious. I love it. Pick up again. Another hook for you. We can take a basement. I have time to do so. Oh no, I don't actually. I should have slugged this act. If I wanted maximum pressure, I should have slugged this person. Because I thought that this gen was not nearly as progressed as it was. Or as it is, I should say. Well, I mean, whoever this was, they are terrified of me. As they should be. As they should be, considering how this game's gone so far. I mean, this 3-gen's a little bit easier to hold, and we have pressure on virtue of there being a survivor in basement here, so this might be the best place to be. I also just realized I lost whispers going here. So there's someone in this corner here. Like in this back corner over here. Somewhere. I think they're like over here. No, they're not. Oh, they're on this gen. Look at that. See? Surveillance value and whispers. So like the double like passive intel giving us a lot of value there. And I see her coming up the stairs, and that's a pretty nice shot too. So I hope that she's terrified. Oh, and she gets the stun. Unlucky for me, but that's okay. We'll break this. Break Shack Pallet. We're okay. We're in a decent spot overall. Get that hit. Take that shot as well. As I was not expecting you to be here, but I can take you. There's no Shack Pallet left, so she might... She doesn't go for the window. Run alongside here. Oh, I mistimed it a little bit. That's okay. I'm just getting old. My brain's not at the pace quite at the pace that it used to be. Anyway, away she goes into parts unknown. They healed somewhere. Person's mending. She's beneath me in this bush. Interestingly enough. So we can get that. I don't think she was silent, or I don't know what that was. You know, it'd be a really crazy change to Dead by Daylight. You know how sprinting prevents you from recovering exhausted? What if healing also prevented you from recovering for exhausted? I think that would be a nuts change. That would probably be one of the most killer-sided changes in the game. But it would be kind of interesting, you know? Make a lot of the anti-exhaustion perks pretty good. I can't chase on this side of the map for too terribly long, because we're not like near our, 3-gen, which I know it like sucks to just be like, oh, I gotta play a 3-gen, oh, I gotta play a 3-gen every time. But realistically, like, Slinger is such a slow killer that you have to just identify what part of the map you can and cannot control. She doesn't even dodge, that's so sad. I aimed out expecting her to dodge, because she was kind of looking behind herself. I need to stop doing that, though. I really need to stop having faith in that. I think, therefore I am going to chase this person down. Oh man, I hate my frames though right now. What the hell? I have a 3060. This game's like almost 10 years old. This game's almost old enough to complete its multiplication tables by itself. Oh, wait. That's where we're going. Oh, I almost had her on the timing. Almost did. Nah, I had the aim right, I just aimed too low. I need to go back for this gen now. Because this is the one that has the most progress right now. Take that hit. Walk away. If I can. I'm kind of playing a little hit and run. It's not ideal. But we'll take the hit there. Oh, that might have been one of the gens I wanted to defend. It wasn't. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're actually fine. I see you going for something here. Maybe just like trying to leave the area because you just didn't want to get caught. Either way, another down for me is ideal because I want you dead. Of all people. I don't hear anybody else running in, so we should be fine. Thank you for the free damage. I'll take a second hit if you want to. Okay. Kill this person. Get you out. Cool. That works for me. Yeah, that's fine. And she disconnects. Aw, damn. How did I miss that terribly? Yeah, that's fair, honestly. I'm playing like shit. Aw. Alright, pick up. And we hooking. Yes, yes. Let's go for a hook here. I don't know how I missed... I mean, I do know how I missed that shot. I just kind of blindly fired. And nothing there. So up you go. And the Laura disconnects. Look at that. 17% disconnect rate. But it's going up all the time. And now she's pre-running it. As she should. Goes inside of the main building here. Goes out here. Oh! Almost had that. I think my timing was almost right. I just need to get a little bit better at that shot and I'll be fine. Going for the window? She does. Interesting. Oh, she won't... Oh, the angle's not right on that, actually. You can't get that shot. Fascinating. But we'll hit her there. And hit this. One more... Oh! Okay. So there's, like, something you can kind of abuse there. That, like, hitbox. thing that I really hate, where you can crouch around a window, and if you don't aim your like M1 hitbox correctly as Deathslinger, just kind of get fucked up. There we go. Just waiting for that. I kind of saw her cosmetic clipping through the wall because of that hole there. So we'll get that final shot and knock you down. And then pick you up. And I don't think you're dead, but you're in basement and I know where your other gen progress is. So this should be a pretty easy follow-up to end this game. Hopefully. All a matter of time, though. All a matter of collecting this final survivor. As we move away, we also see that there's whispers over in this side somewhere. I'm assuming I will see a Fungmin here somewhere. Maybe in this locker? No. Not in that locker. It's around here somewhere, though. Because our perk activated in that corner. Because if we go back over this way and away, we know that she's not here. Ah, there she is. Look at that. Our information paid off. She's green. She's blending into the Sanctum bushes. Maybe that's her plan. On this pallet, maybe? There she is, yes. See her head here. Oh! Dude, I almost hit that. I think she crouched, though, like, last possible second. Bonk! Take a hit there. Maybe we'll even get a last kill. She's Iron Will. I can't hear her at all. I thought she would cut inside there. She can make distance now because I missed. I just have to run her down with M1. I can't really afford to swap out for, or reload here. Just need to make distance now. And down she goes with the Calm Spirit Iron Will. You might have even had Distortion if we're going to check the builds at the end of the game. But that is a satisfying end to a Sanctum of Wrath match. Well, I guess it's a test of ultimate wills here today on the Eyrie of Crows. As our next match. Not a map that I like to play. Mostly just because a lot of it sucks. Really what a lot of this comes down to. This map just sucks. Holding the check spots, are we? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't. Bite-sized legs, I don't know what you're doing, girly. But, you know what? I support it. Do I? I don't think I do. I've decided that I actually don't support it. And I can still hit that hit because I'm P100. When you get P100, you actually just kind of inherently know when you get coup de grace gifted to you by the entity itself. So, first hook already. Pretty solid stuff. And now to find the remaining survivors, which I'm surprised that a lot of them have spawned. Oh! Ooh, I thought she was gonna, like, try and duck inside of the rock a little bit, but instead she goosed. She goosed me. Gonna double back. Yep. Called that one. And now she's gonna play the big rock, but then not expect me to be coming around the back of the big rock by moonwalking a little bit. Oh! No! Oh, dude, I keep, like, thinking that there's gonna be some sort of movement prediction going on there. And every single time I'm proven wrong. So, maybe I should stop predicting movement. Alright, now they have to go... What in the hell? What are these scratch marks? I think she was, like, gonna try and come for the pallet save, but then realized, like, oh shit, wait, yeah, I'm not even remotely close to that. What's up? Give him the nodders. I think she was nodding at me, I don't know. TTVs are sometimes fun to play against. Sometimes fun, sometimes not. Sometimes, like... Oh, I thought she was gonna go for the door. That's my mistake. Again, like, I need to stop thinking. I need to just vibe. You know? Oh, I could have shot that. She might have doubled back, thinking I wasn't going to shoot it. But you know what? It's fine. We're still doing great. We're making great pace so far. They also took some time to heal that person, and because of surveillance, we can tell that these two gens aren't being worked on, which is really good, until now. So they're probably stopping the regression on that, or something along those lines. But that means 1, 2, 3... is my current survivor count. Again, like, I know that there was something that I said during my, thank you. Something that I said during my survivor, or my killer guide, was to count survivors. And you might think, like, oh, that's really, you know, basic advice, like, who actually gives a shit, right? And honestly, it's something that I just do all the time, even as someone who has over 1,000 hours in this game now, and even as someone who has a Prestige 100 character, I still count survivors. It's like, this is gonna be a really interesting, or weird analogy that might not make a whole lot of sense, but just because you're one of the best professional sports players in the world doesn't mean that you stop playing your fundamentals, right? Like, you don't stop passing because you're Lionel Messi. You probably just stop doing things less efficiently, or playing things in that manner, right? So. I'm kind of like M2 zoning, though. I'm playing that a little lame. I'm sorry. That was a little lame of me. Let's not do that again. So she kind of, like, circles back on herself a little bit. But trees don't have hitboxes anymore, which is a godsend for me. And I can play around short loops just like that, just fine. And this is what I mean by when I say that this is probably the build that is best for my playstyle, because I like getting into short-range chases and knocking people down. Of course, like, hitting long-range shots with a sharpshooter and getting the iridescent coin value is always good, for sure. Don't get me wrong. Hello, madam. Would you like to buy something from Arby's today? Maybe like the Mega Meat Sandwich? Anyway. Yeah. I think she... Well, I mean, she might want to put in her order here now. Oh, she vaulted out. Oh, I see, I see. I don't have an angle here, because Eyrie of Stinky. She's gonna vault? In a panic? Oh, no, she didn't. Ah, now she will. And then we'll take the shot. There we go. So, no M2 faking or anything, just kind of some clever redirection of my red light and everything, and then we get the shot down there. We're still at 5 gens on Eyrie, by the way. We are completely crushing this game. I think the gen inside of main didn't stop or have its regression interrupted. I honestly think that it just stopped regressing or progressing entirely. Like, I knocked it down to 0. Don't want to get stunned on the outside here, ideally. I am a specialist at this, though. Oh my goodness. She gonna play main? No, she's gonna play this location here. Maybe you have... I was wondering if she might have had Dead Art or something, and she was trying to use it, but then again, I'm Deathslinger, so it doesn't matter. And because she touched a generator, she's also dead at 7 hooks, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet. She kept trying to take me to short-range loops, and I punished her for it, so that's pretty nice. You know, a pretty good result for me, I would say. And that crow was disturbed, but I'm not sure if that was from me or not. Whispers is on. I just saw this crow go up here. Now, let's see if I can line up a shot. I'm not quite in range. I think I'll be in range right about here. And no. It's like waiting for them to appear on my screen, but or they're right to break line of sight there and not keep holding W on it, which is good. Oh, nice. Good stun. I wasn't sure if that was in... Oh, and I got the bug. Nice. Deathslinger bug number 3 that the major ones at least that I know of. There's that one where if you get stunned while holding down sight, you get your sight is permanently ADS'd, but you can't shoot. You just look visually like you're permanently ADS'd. And then there's one where if you hit a survivor, sometimes if there's like bad server desync, you'll get the shot will be rejected, like it'll just bounce off of them for no reason. Oh, that was creative. I like that idea. They know that I was just going for the hook. Oh, and they got a gen done. Look at them go. I'm like 8 hooks in. I've killed 1 person. This game is so incredibly over. Actually, were those scratch marks for the person back here? I kind of get a little bit lost in the sauce, honestly. Trying to listen for breathing. Seeing if they were in here. I didn't hear any locker sounds, so I don't think that there's going to be a whole lot else in there. I wonder if there could be a killer that, or a perk for killer that could make it so that survivors inside of lockers make louder sounds or something. There's nobody here. And that takes me into range of the hook here. So I don't know where these people are entirely. One going off to my left. No, they're both. One going off to my right. This is the rain, though. I don't really want to follow the rain. I could just end the game and follow the rain, like, pff, sure. Oh, Shack, wait, no, there was someone on Shack before. Let's go for them. Oh, wait, there's someone here, I just heard that. Thank you, Surveillance, for giving me information that I wouldn't have been privy to otherwise. I was just outside of sharpshooter range on that one, I know that. Take a hit there. And behind this rock, there is one shot that I can land. But he's not gonna play into it that well. Oh. These double pallets for Slinger are actually, they're honestly pretty rough. Like, they're honestly not all that conducive to, like, great plays. Where are my hooks at? What the hell? Eyrie of Crows moment. And having, like, the double pallets now on Eyrie of Crows just feels so bad. But look at these locker spawns, though. Like, these lockers being here have got to be... You gotta feel pretty good if you're a dredge player, right? Either way. Rain might be inside a main, which is kind of insane if you really put your brain to it. I'm looking for, at least. But maybe I'm wrong. The way that I like to think about Whispers is that when... It's in a radius, right? It's in a circle around you. So when you... So now it's off, right? But if I move in this direction... See if I catch it there. So see how I'm, like, kind of off to the right here? So that means that the furthest point at 32 meters is kind of in that direction. So it's possible, if I keep moving this direction, maybe even to the right here. Or, like, further into this corner. There, see how we see someone now? Because of the way the Whispers works out, we can kind of triangulate their position. Pretty fucking sick, actually. Pretty sweet perk. Underrated, too. Maybe not underrated. I think that people, like, talk about Whispers as being underrated so much to the point where it's now just, like, rated. It's just good. But I think the other side of Whispers is that people don't really know how to use it as a map pressure tool. You know, understanding, like, what the radius actually means. Because it's always going to be in a circle from you. And so when you hear a survivor for the first time on Whispers, that's because you actually are hearing them... Oh, wow. We're going for a Sabo. Okay. Interesting. I wasn't gonna slug, but here we are, I guess. Ah, she's holding that corner. That's unlucky for me. Or did she? No, she just kept running. Really? Yeah, she keeps holding this corner here. But it'll be to her downfall. We'll get the hit anyway. But yeah, Whispers, good perk. And this was also a great game for me, so we'll take you into the next one. Ah, this is where I was last night. Your mother's dwelling. It's another game of Dead by Daylight with the Deathslingers P100. This map might not go so well. I'm just letting you guys know that ahead of time. And it's entirely because I missed that first shot and game's fucking over. Okay, well, it's entirely because this map is pretty big. And I was not aiming that shot far enough back for me to be able to get the hit. But we can get this person. She ain't looking. That'll be 2 pops on Surge for me, which is nice. Very good, very good. Let's go back here and reload real quick. Hide the animation while we... She doesn't even dodge, bro! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not dodging? Anyway. People are weird. I was saying this a lot in the last game, too. I was like, oh, I need to stop expecting people to dodge. But, I mean, really. I mean, really. You were holding still. Hello there. How we doing? Did your little last-second movement actually work, or was that just, like, not moving? Were you expecting me to not hit the shot again? On the outside, we can chase her through this window again. That's fine. We also have exhaustion on her because of Lithe, I believe? I don't know. Hard to say. See if I can get this, though. Ah, not quite. I was trying to swing there, but it would have been pretty difficult at that range to actually land the hit, so. Unlucky for me, but not terrible, all things considered. Hello. Down you go again. Trying to do the crouch thing, but just not going to quite work. Up you go. Joker 15556. Can't believe there were so many of you, but that, I mean, that does make sense considering the comics. There were a lot of you in that, in the Batman comics. A lot of Jokers. A lot of Jokers in... Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on a minute. Kick this. Get a little surveillance on that. Someone definitely on man. Sounded like... Oh, actually no, not someone on man. Oh, not someone on man at all. Ah, there's like some shots I could be going for that are a lot more creative than the ones that I've been doing, but I'm like so nervous to play my main killer. That makes any sense. Oh, if the hitbox on that bush just wasn't shit. I know it sounds like copium, because it honestly is. But, like, if hitboxes on trees in this map especially just weren't, like, weird, obtuse boxes, this map would be so much easier. But then again, I can hit some funny shots. She's wary of it. But it also makes her lose distance against me, so... Who's really winning here? It's me. Yeah, deserved. Honestly. And you even get flashlight saved, you freaking nerd! Oh, that's too funny to me. Well, time to go kill a bot again. Not like it was any different before. Ha! Anyway. Hit that down, reload. Where the hell? Oh, I aimed too high. I actually would have had that if I didn't aim so high. But that's my mistake. What are these people doing? You think I can't aim or something? Like, what's going on here? Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Pick up again. Because I want to this time. I know that you're on that. It's good for me. Up you go. Onto this hook as well. I don't know. I just didn't get a good read on that, honestly. I just didn't get a good read on that. Oh, I could have had that shot, though. Make her go way out wide. Take a hit. Walk away. And then... I want to shoot through the floorboards, but... Ah! Damn. Too high. Again. That's okay. Maybe I do need to just keep M2 zoning, you know? Because that's just how the game goes sometimes. Alright, you're leaving to a corner that I'm not interested in. So, we'll, not even bother with it. And go back here. And, again, like, not... playing this... Ugh. I had the idea right, but my timing was just wrong. Not only is, like, this a terrible map for me, but my timing is just terrible, too. So, down we go. Another hit onto that. Another pick up here. Decisive strike, maybe? No, decisive strike from the bot. Which is good for me. Up you go. And that's the bot dead. As it should be. As it was written. Let's get this guy from down there because he thinks I can't aim. That's pretty funny. Because I can. And I've now proven it multiple times to you. I can pick you up too. Wow, you still get that. That's crazy to me. Yeah. That is insanity. I need to stop trying to pick up, I guess. I did know that the Sable was... Wow, what is this behemoth of a rock? Or a tree? It's a rock and tree combo. It's the family special at Applebee's. This is what it is. You get the rock and the tree. You get the Groot and the Chip. You get both of the mascots. Legends of Runeterra and Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm just gonna run you down, I think. I aimed too low. I said I was gonna run her down, and then I aimed too low and to the left. I can hit that though. That's totally fine by me. And down you go, and I know where the Nia is too. Cool. Let's go hit this person, actually. Just slugging it. Hey, what up? She ran out the way that she was not expecting me to be. And we get a lot of value out of it. I think she's dead too. This Nia? Maybe not. I don't know. I've been flashlight saved a couple times. It kind of scrambles the brain a bit. I could slug fully. I could. Genuinely. But I'm not going to. Okay, now I am. If he's here. Like, you see, I went for the hook, and then this guy goes. I'm not even scared of Dead Art. I ain't even terrified. Yeah. Get the hell out of my video game. Read like a book. Turn to the page of the Survivor gameplay book here. He might try to 4%, honestly, and I wouldn't blame him at all. Now to find this Sable where I downed her over here. But he's, you know, I was trying to earnestly go for hooks. Nope, he's out of here too. So I guess that means that we can just abandon and call this the end of the game, because that's just the Deathslinger experience, baby. Thanks for watching my videos, and thank you for being here for me for Prestige 100. More stuff to come soon. Guides, montages. Well, and I say multiple montages because, you know, it's just what it's going to be. I have multiple of them that I'm working on at a time. A lot of content that I'm getting in the pipeline. I'm trying to also get some stuff done in between doing full-time work, so that's just what I gotta do. And I will go ahead and abandon this game because I don't want to sit around for any longer, but you guys have a great rest of your night, and take care.